get to know you more officially here on Wander to the Edge. I'm looking forward to it. And I know that our audience and friends following on social media, they're all going to be looking forward to it as well. Big fans of Where Gals Wander. And you two are going to walk us through some of the history behind when that all started. And that'll be fun to get to know that. But first, I think you sort of need to talk about your friendship. You two are friends that go back, I don't know exactly how long, but you guys are besties. And I know that share a very special friendship.
Yeah, we met, God, I don't know how many years ago, back in our old neighborhood in Illinois.
Back in Plainfield.
Right. It's been at least over 7 or 8 years at this point, maybe even 10.
I mean, we had our first flamingo back in 2006, I want to say.
Yeah.
So
flamingo, right. And I know you guys throw that term around like everybody's supposed to know what a flamingo is.
Of course.
Flamingo,
yes. What is a flamingo? But now there is a post. I think if there's a post on wheregalswander.com that explains that in detail, but the short version for those who are following along at home.
Well, the short version is when it started out, when you would put a plastic flamingo in your yard, it would signal to everybody that you were the house that was having the happy hour that Friday night. And everybody was welcome to bring their own chairs, their own drinks, and we would all, as a neighborhood, just kind of hang out on the driveway. So that's how it started. And it, then it morphed into more. It wasn't just on Friday nights anymore. It became maybe a Saturday night event or a Sunday picnic with all of the kids. So it just became so much more than just a happy hour. It actually became more of like this big family flamingo group, like a flock, I guess, of flamingos. And then flamingo was not just a noun, it was used as a verb, an adjective, let's flamingo. It just became a lot of different things. And it was really a fun time.
Yeah.
Well, our very, very special guest today on Wander to the Edge is JD, Julie, and she's joining us, of course, from Phoenix, Arizona, as it says there on the screen. She is the other half of Where Gals Wander. And so just to make sure everybody knows that you two came up with this idea, this Where Gals Wander, this concept, and this was a few years back. As we know, you guys just celebrated your 3rd anniversary just a few weeks ago. So, Zan, I'm going to toss it to you first, and then you can set this up any way you want to, and share it with Julie. But tell us how this started, where Gals Wander became an idea, became a need, it became a longing for you guys to create this. Why?
So we used to joke at the Flamingos that one day we were going to start a reality show about all of our flamingos in this community that we had built. And Julie and I think, were kindred spirits just by her sense of adventure. So the whole theme was always like, let's be spontaneous. Let's throw a party right now. And then to challenge ourselves, it would have a theme. So we would have to throw out a theme for these different flamingos, like a costume party, if you will, and give everybody an hour's notice. And as we talked about having that sense of spontaneity and adventure and figuring out like who we are and what to do, we would talk at these flamingos, like sit on my deck, I remember, drinking wine and just talking about like, is this it? Is there more to life? Are we just going to do this for the rest of our lives? Sit here and picnic and figure out what we're going to do in these suburbs. Like, we want to go out and see the world. We want to explore. We want to wander. Will that ever happen? And when you're stuck in Plainfield, Illinois, amongst the cornfields, it's really hard to try and wander and get out there. So when I relocated to California and I missed Julie, who lived across the street from me, for at least 12 years. I really wanted us to stay in touch and continue to push ourselves and feed off each other's sense of adventure and travel. And I said, we should just post pictures. And, you know, just, it's hard to like call or email or anything like that. Like just a picture, just to show each other what we're doing and push each other. And we should make it public because for whatever reason, we tend to amuse people. And Julie, I'll throw it to you to pick it up from there.
Well, I think, yeah, after you moved to California, you were, well, I came out to visit you and we were exploring together your new city, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, it was just to kind of keep in touch, to share what you were experiencing. And it just so happened that a year after you were in California that I relocated to Arizona. And so then my sense of adventure was just like on super drive, because there was all this new stuff, new places to go see and to do things. And it just, I think the timing was kind of crazy ironic that you moved and then I moved, and then we could even share even more things together.
I think you were doing the road trip to move from Chicago out to Phoenix, and you were driving. And I kept saying, well, like, how's it going? How's it going? And you would text me and just snap me a picture of like Nebraska.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're in Nebraska. Now we're in Colorado. Now we're doing this. And
now I'm driving up Pikes Peak, or yeah.
Right, exactly. And I saved all those texts and photos that you sent. And that was actually the start of Where Gals Wander.
Yeah.